What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just to raise boys and toys. And listen, guys, I got another toy. I got the Cyber Power sitting in front of me. Now, this is pretty much a power surge battery supply unit. Now, the reason for me picking this up, and actually the idea came from one of my subscribers who was following me on my channel in regards to my tankless water heater that I installed about a couple of years ago. And myself and the subscriber was conversing back and forth, and he told me of experience that he had with his water heater. He had his installed, and I guess whenever at a point he ended up having a blackout at his house. And having a blackout wasn't a big deal. Is what happened after the power came on. Now the power came on back on, and unfortunately it fried his tankless water heater. I got to thinking, and he got to thinking, it's like he needed to protect his new system. He was looking for a new water heater. He saw my video. I'm assuming he probably picked up the same one, but he didn't want to go through the same hassle of if he end up having a blackout, the power comes back on, causing some type of power surge, frying that unit. And that's one thing I didn't realize when I bought it, that these tankless water heaters have little computer chips or computer boards in them. And those computer boards have to be protected. And that's something they don't tell you when you buy this unit, all right? That is something you may want to consider. So after talking to my subscriber and going back and forth, he gave me the idea, actually from him, that I should put a power surge in front of this, or a power plug surge protector in front of your water heater, just in case if you get blackouts. And in my case, this year we had several blackouts, and I do not want my water heater to get fried because of a power surge. So that's the reason of picking this up. And again, this one is pretty much overkill for my unit, but I plan on hooking up several things to this, such as my computer, my sprinkler system, which is also a smart computer, and several other things just to protect from power surges. So this what I have is this Cyber Power CP1350A VRLCD. That's a mouthful. All right, guys, I'll put a link where I got it from. I picked it up at Amazon. Right now, it's going for about $140. I only picked up this unit because at the time, as you know, Amazon has sometimes fire sales. So I picked this up for $100. So I figured, hey, $100 for a power pack, why not? All right. So I picked it about a month ago. I'm just opening it now. So let's take a look at it. Let's open it up. And let's get it installed. Again, and this unit was just bought just for my water heater. As you realize, guys, these water heaters run by electricity. All right, they're not gas powered. So if you end up losing power, you will lose your water, or hot water, I should say. I figured if my power ever goes down and I'm not home, my water heater will still be powered. So the kids, my wife, whoever's here can still have hot water if they're showering, cooking, whatever there may be. So I highly recommend, if you can, buy you a power surge for one, to protect that water heater for being fried. Two, a power supply, just in case if your power does go down, you'll still have hot water because it does need electricity. You don't need a large power pack. This is pretty much a large one. Probably overkill if you're just doing for the water heater. But again, I plan on running a couple of devices off this power packs, and more so just for the power surge protection, and again, to have the extra power on if I ever need it. I do have a generator, so that's not an issue. It's more of a protection when I'm not home. The power will still be there, at least for the water heater, and protect my other computer devices. So again, enough of me talking. Studio Race, Boys and Their Toys, thanks for joining me. Please consider to like, subscribe. So let's open this up. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we have. All right, guys, I'm gonna put this on the side because you're gonna have to slide this out of the box. Turn it upside down here. Come well packed. Styrofoam. Protecting your unit. Yeah, the user manual. They give you a cable. Don't know what that cable is for, but I'll find out. And here it is, guys. All right. And as you can see in the back here, I have several ports here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for battery powered, and another section right here for surge protection. So I have plenty of outlets to protect my machine. And one of them definitely is going to go to my water heater, probably to my sprinkler system, and I'll probably run for my television downstairs. As you can see, it has a network cable, USB, you have your cable, so it's a lot of I/O for your protection. All right. All right, guys, as you can see, I'm just going through the cycle. All right, you get a lot of information on this LCD. They show you the output in amperes, kilowatts, percentage, voltage. This is your battery capacity. They tell you estimate runtime, your input at 124 volts. So it's very intuitive. Overall, for what I need it for, I don't think it's going to be a bad investment. Again, the main thing I bought this thing is to protect the water heater and my electronics, and I'm not putting a lot of load on it, so I'm anticipating this should be fine. It's very intuitive. It has a lot of I/O, so I'm hoping this will serve my needs. And again, for $100, I don't think you can go wrong with it. So, guys, if you have a water heater, tankless water heater, have you had any problems? Have it got fried because of a surge? Let me know. All right, and I want to thank my subscriber for giving me this idea on picking up a surge protector / battery pack for my water heater, because that's something you don't consider when you buy this unit. All right, you're looking for the benefit of water, and that's pretty much it. But you forget there's maintenance on it, and you do have to protect it a little more than a traditional water heater. So that's my 2 cents, guys. I hope this was informative. I hope it gives you some ideas and some questions to ask your installer, and or take into account certain things that you may want to consider before buying a tankless water heater. And this is one of them. All right. Studio Race Boys and the Toys, guys. Thank you for joining me. Please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the channel. Give me some comments. Like, don't like, whatever it may be, is all appreciative. All right. All right, guys. I just want to bring something to your attention. Before you set up your Power Surge battery pack, you may want to download their software. Now, they give you a USB cable that plugs right into the machine. And what this is going to happen, your computer will be able to communicate to your system. And so that's what that cable is for. So if you're going to set it up, I suggest that, connect it, send it through its test. So we'll just go through this again, just for your information. Now, as you can see, I already downloaded it. It runs on Windows and Mac. I happen to have a Windows service here, so I download it, and it tells you exactly what's going on here. All right, I got an output voltage of 122, which is more than enough for my needs. Right now it's charging. Up here it gives you a summary of what's going on. It also gives you an energy report. Here, you can schedule it to come on at certain times, run time. You can do a self-test, which I just did. And I'll just initiate it, I'll show you. It told me it passed when I did my test. We have advanced features here. All right. A lot of this stuff here, I'm not going to get involved with. I am going to make my sensitivity high because if I do get a power surge or something, I want again, this is for my tankless water heater. I want it to protect my tankless water heater. That's the primary function of this unit. Anything else on it is going to be secondary. And again, it's just $100 insurance policy I bought for my, you could say, for my tankless water heater. You go through it, it tells you exactly what it is, my ranking, and it also tells me it's working properly. So this is a good look. I like this. I'm gonna set it up now in my basement area where my water heater is. And again, it's just, this is what this is for. So it's definitely overkill for my water heater. I will be connecting a couple of other things like my sprinkler system that I installed. That one's computer based also. It works with the Wi-Fi. So those type of things I want to protect from power surges, because once that board is fried, it's done. And most of these things happen when the thing is out of warranty, as it always does. So I just want to show you this app to you. All right, it's called a Power Panel Personal. Just go to the website, to a Cyber Power, go to support and for software, and get this connected to your system. So again, it helps you out. And it's ideal if you have a portable computer, depending if you plan on setting this up, you just walk up to it, plug it in, and a lot of stuff you can do, what you do on the panel, you can do right here on the computer, which is, I think, more intuitive than working with the panel itself, the LCD panel. That's just my opinion. All right, guys, so let's get this all set up and see how it's working, all right? All right, guys, I'm going to show you my setup here. All right, for me, I ended up putting a shelf, just screwing into 2x4 for the unit to sit on top of. And as you can see, all I'm doing now for mine, simply, I have a power plug coming out of my box already, so it's plugged into there to give it power. So right now the power is at 59%, the capacity, everything's normal. And all I'm doing when I'm running is simply my sprinkler system, surge protection plus power, and my water heater system, all right, which is over here. All right, so that's all going. I have it going into a power strip that's already mounted here, and that's going into this unit right here, all right, for the power and surge protection. And that's it. Now, that's simple setup. This unit is only really bought for these two units, these two items. My control panel for my sprinkler system and my water heater. All right, so I believe for $100, that's reasonable. All right, I know if I'm away from home and if my system power goes down during the summer months, power will still go to my sprinkler system, and that'll still run. And if I'm not home, my kids are home, my wife's home, they'll still have water heater. So this is the only reason why I bought this unit. Again, I thank my subscriber for giving me that idea. And you may want to consider also, these units are now, again, computer chips. Any surge, it's a possibility it will fry it. All right, so pick up, if you don't want a power pack, at least put a surge protector, all right, to protect these units. Before signing off, I just want to show you something, all right, for you guys interested on this type of setup. As you can see, I got a 51% battery life in there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unplug the unit from the plug, and then it's gonna go straight into battery power. So it's gonna simulate if I lost power, and it's gonna display here how much runtime I have on battery power to supply to my sprinkler system if needed, and most important, my water heater. All right, so I'm gonna pull this plug and take a look at what happens. It automatically goes into battery mode. You have the alarm going off, and it tells me I got about 426 minutes on current power to supply. And as you know, and as you can see, the light's still on, supplying electricity to my water heater, and that was the main objective for this unit. So I'm glad I got this, and I just want to show you guys that. All right, and it's beeping and indicating, letting me know that it's on battery power. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna plug it back in. So it's going back in, and now it goes back to regular power, and this goes into standby mode. So I just want to show you that little transaction on what would happen if you lose power, what this unit will do. All right, so I'm happy I have it. It's now protecting my water heater from getting fried, at least the computer that's in it. So, and that's it, guys. All right, guys, again, this Boys in the Toys Studio Race, and you guys, if this is helpful, if they gave you some ideas, consider hitting that subscribe button, that like button. Send me some comments. Tell me what you think about this. All right, and that's it, guys. I'll check you on the next one. Later.